All right, here we are. Next project underway. We are going to start the siding. So what I've done is we bent some aluminum to cap off the stone, and that will give us a nice edge to bring the siding down to. And so we've started by putting this trim piece on. We're just going to zip tape it. That way, if any water was to get in behind the siding, it would come down, hit this drip cap, and come out. And so we're starting on the front side here. We do have the window trim to make up and put that in. So we'll work on that. And then the two corners. So we finally got our trim boards from LP. So this is just a sample of what it looks like. So it's basically a 6-inch corner piece, and so this will get put in on the corner here. We'll hold it up off of the aluminum just a touch so that it's not standing in water, and yeah, go from there. So the two corners will look like this, and then we'll fill in the field here with the LP siding. So let's get to it. Okay, here we are. The grand unveiling of the trim boards. So this is the LP siding trim that is the corners. So they come wrapped all in cardboard, so nice shipping, you know, protecting. So looks good. Nice corners, nice miter, and they are 16 feet long, so very long. So obviously we're going to have to cut a bunch. So the first one I've measured, we need 83.5 inches. So we're going to cut this first one and see how it goes. Okay, you're going to hold it upright. Okay, flip it down. Okay. So I'll hold this side, you just hold that one up. Got it?
Got it.
Like that. We have our first trim board. Okay. So
Is this the one that's stained?
Nope. Nope.
That's the good one?
Yep.
So that's the one I have to paint?
Yep. Catherine just touching up the end cut so they give you a nice applicator. Make it easy to. Okay, so now we just let that dry.
There we go.
How's that look?
First piece in. Yep.
Yep, now again. I don't know why sometimes it advances, sometimes it doesn't.
You want to try the new nails?
No, we'll finish these off. Hey, you know what? Let's try the new nails, because these things are pain in the ass. So after you install it, Catherine comes along with the little touch-up and paints the nail heads, so they just kind of blend in. Otherwise you would see like a little piece of steel, but yeah. So here, let's get a shot of one before. Oh, I guess you've done these ones down
I've
here.
already done them.
Wow. Up top there you can see the metal, and then Catherine will dab it with some paint, and yeah, it just kind of disappears. So looks good. First two pieces of trim going up for the siding. Now we need to do this window. Put the trim around the window, and then we can fill in the field here with the gray siding. So, oh, here, let's see. Before you do the side here, yeah. See, so here you can see the nail, the little bit of steel, shiny part of the nail head, and then. Catherine's going to paint here. Let's see you paint these two. Yeah? And then they just kind of disappear.
I think this one we might need to caulk some of them.
Oh, here, you
Nail
didn't
head.
do this one.
This one needs caulking.
Well, you get around the side. I don't think it needs caulking.
Why don't you listen to me?
Because I don't think it needs it. It blends right in.
That's
look at
not
it.
what I'm referring to.
What are you referring to?
It's because it's gone too deep. Some of them need a brush because I can't get it with this tip.
Yeah, I think it looks great. And then when you stand back, you can't even notice it. Goes nice with all of the black soffit and fascia, the black trim board. Okay, let's go cut this trim for the window, and then use the pocket screws to put it all together, and then install it as one unit. Okay, so with the pieces cut, now we're going to put the pocket screws in. Makes quick work with the little Craig jig. So we got two nice pocket hole screws, or pocket holes, in the back for the screws. So that's the one side. We'll do this other side. There we go. That's the two side pieces. And then the bottom one we're going to put at each side. I don't know why I keep grabbing that drill. Okay. Okay, pull it up. Yeah. Screws. Okay, that's good for that one. Okay, the other side piece. Okay, that's done there. Okay, let's flip this around. Okay, you ready? Hold it square. Okay, up, turn. Okay, and grab that side. Okay, lay it down. Okay, you got your end?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Flush it up with the bottom.
Yep.
Okay. There we go.
Picture frame. Ta-da.
We have a trim. Okay, we're putting this down. We're lifting this up. Okay. And I'll grab it like this.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You want shims or anything?
No.
Hold it up above that?
Yeah, you can just hold it.
Okie doke.
Okay. So then just see the gap here?
Yes.
So you just lift it up half of that, right?
Okay.
Okay, that's the nail gun. And then we'll put one nail here. We'll go over to the other side. Put one nail. Okay, right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what?
Power.
Okay. You're in the way, though.
If you want me to hold it, this is where I have to stand. You move around me. Ooh.
Okay.
Yep. Oh boy.
Oh boy, what? There, oh boy.
Oh boy. Where's the hammer go?
Here, I gotta bring a ladder this one. It's the ground. Okay.
Oh, I'm not nailing.
Yeah, yeah. What are you doing?
Nothing. Nothing at all. I didn't touch anything.
What did you do with that nail? Huh? What? You bent it.
It bent on its own. You put it in crooked.
Yeah, because somebody bent it.
You put it in crooked.
Heads up. Okay. There. There we go. Window trim on. Catherine just doing the touch-ups. And then we need to bend some flashing for the top. But we can do that after we get the siding up so far. I just want to see a piece of siding go up here. We've been working on the soffit and fascia for the last few weeks. So it would be nice to, well, it's nice moving on to something else, and it would be great to see how this wall looks with the siding on. So everything's starting to come together. It's looking great. All of the soffit and fascia, the black, the gray roof, the black trim. Eventually these columns, they will be painted black. So yeah, it's looking good. Can't really just lay it solid. Stick it there. Or you want it up here? Oh, it's gonna hit this. Let's just take it off. Put it there. Flip it and try and take it down. Okay.
Correct. Just like all the other stuff is packed. Why don't you start here where this one's on its own over here? Why do you make things difficult?
Because I figured it would be easier to grab a board and go here instead of having to go around. Yeah? Alright, you just take a board and walk right. Whatever you want.
Well, you're not X-Acto knife would have been good too. Nice.
There we go. How does that look? You like that?
Sure.
Looks just like the other stuff.
It does.
So here we are. LP Smart Side lap siding in gray. 16 feet long, and I'm not sure what the measurements are, maybe 8 inches, so I think we're going to do a 6-inch reveal, but we'll see as we get it up there and determine the best spacing. Yeah, that looks great. $176.125. So this lap siding, it has what they call a tongue and groove for any time that you have to go beyond 16 feet. And so this is their way of having a lap without allowing for the expansion and contraction, but you don't caulk it, you just leave it, so it'll continue to be gray. So I think you leave like 3/16. They say basically the width of your square. So you use that as the spacer, and then you put the next piece across there, and then expansion and contraction, and then no water can get in behind, because the water will be running down here and then exit out onto the board below, basically, right? So that's their way of keeping it waterproof. Okay, so this board is cut. We have a touch-up paint for the end, and then we can see what it looks like installed. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, raise your end up, or raise the center up. More, right there. Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
Raise it up a little. Okay. Okay. Down a bit. Okay, right there. Okay. Down. down a bit. Okay, you're gonna pull it down here.
Okay.
You see up, yeah, down, 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 right there. Okay. Just got the hammer.
First one.
There you go. First one set with the laser. Looks good. Right?
Yep.
Nice and perfectly flat and straight. And now it's starting to rain.
Yep, of course.
Well, that's good. That's all I wanted. Put the first one up. Now that it's darker, we can see the laser line. Because during the day, you can't see it. But
So now, do we get those little, those frog things that
yeah.
spacer?
Yeah, you can't use the first row, but after you
Yeah.
get up a bit, yeah. But yeah,
Cool.
looks good. First one done. So I think if we keep doing the 6-inch reveal, you know, we'll have to. I don't know if we'll have to cut it out of there or not.
Probably.
I think it was 18, 6, 12, 18. So,
We might have to a little bit around it.
well, it would be nice if we adjust it so that it just the bottom comes right to it. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. But anyways, we got the first one, a nice gap underneath here. Looks
Kicks
good.
out a little bit.
Sorry?
Kicks out a little bit
Yep.
with the trim.
Yep. Yeah, with the metal trim, I think the bottom kicks out enough that. Okay, we're getting started this morning here with the siding, and what I did was I created a little story stick. It's got 6-inch increments on it, and that's going to be our reveal. And so what I've done is I put it on the top of the first board that we set with the laser, so we know it's 100% level, and then just marked, you can see the red marks here, every 6 inches all the way up here, and did that here, along this edge of the window, and then the far side. So basically 4 points of contact here. And so what we'll do is we'll start cutting the siding and then work from one side and nail it along and shift it up and down, getting it on the marks as we go across from one side to the other. So that's going to be our project for this morning here. So let's get started. Okay, good there? Okay, up a little bit. Okay, no, down, right there. are you with your... I don't know where the... Well, there's got to be a stud here around the window.
This one we have to cut out around the window, right?
Oh, yeah, good point.
Yep.
Okay. Guess I need the tape measure. Okay, so you like that reveal?
Sure.
6 inches.
Yep.
Okay, so you ready?
Yep.
I'll give you some numbers.
Yep.
Actually, here, if you hold that up there and hold it like 3/8. Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. And then I gotta leave 3/8 here. So 55 and 1/16. Can you write this down?
55 and 1/16.
Yep. And then 121 and 11/16.
Okay.
Okay. Now we need to maybe 1 5/8. Should leave a little bit of a gap, I think. So 1 5/8. Okay. 1 5/8 down.
Okay.
I didn't hit record for this next one here, but here's what you got to do if you're doing wood siding. Pick up a pair of these gecko gauges. They basically act as a third hand and allow you to basically work by yourself. And in order to put up these long boards, and so basically what it is a little gauge, and it's got all kinds of different holes for different sizing. So I've set it for our 6-inch reveal, and basically what it is it slides up. You see it slides up underneath. It's got this little cam that locks it in, so you snap that up like that, and then it allows you to put the next board in, and it'll hold it to the proper reveal, and away you go. So for this section, I've set up the 2 here, and I'll be able to keep going up here, and like I say, it allows you to work with a partner without having somebody else there. It basically holds the siding in place for you while you're nailing it. So you'll see that on the next one here.
Look at that.
Gecko gauges come in handy. Just holds it there for you. But we're still going to use our reference marks to know exactly where.
Double check.
Yeah, like if nothing else, as a double check. good. Okay, next board.
Nails seem to be better than the others.
Well, they just advance better in the gun, whereas the other one just seemed like,
They were hesitant.
yeah, like it wasn't advancing to the next nail within the chamber, right? So, I don't know.
No, but the other ones seem to go in deeper. Some would go in deeper than others, and
Yeah, true. Although these ones now aren't going in.
yeah, I think I'd prefer them not going in all the way and you having to adjust it with a hammer
Yeah.
than going
Oh.
in too deep. I prefer that.
Just slows you down. Anyways, all good.
Okay, so can we do a measurement for the? I can go in and bend
The aluminum.
while
Okay.
you do
You
this
have a
because
tape measure?
these are small pieces.
Yep. Remember we measured the top trim board, right? So 66 1/4.
No, I'm just gonna make long ones, but what I'm asking
Okay.
for is the profile. What profile
Well-
do we want for the curve?
Yeah. Okay. Well, this one's 66 1/4.
Got it.
So I'd say have it come out 1 1/4 inches.
1 1/4. Yep.
And then whatever you've got. So like it could be a 2-inch,
Whatever.
1 1/4 inches, and then the 3/4 hem, right? Or as small a hem as you can do it. Right?
Okay.
And then basically 90, 90, 90.
So I'm doing this, but I'm doing essentially doing this.
Yeah, but bend this to a 90 so that it stays tight to the trim board.
Understood.
Right? Here's your
Oh, I take it.
tape measure.
Okie doke. You good out here while I do this?
Yep, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I just have to cut these boards and paint them, and then I basically get 3 out of a 16-footer. So I'll do 3 at a time and go from there.
Okay. Cut this on the chop saw?
It's too wide.
Too wide.
If I bring the other chop saw,
then we can. Then I can cut it on the
yeah.
top. So maybe we should think about doing that.
Yeah, we can. Okay. I think the next one's got to go a full one up over. It's just going to be a little sliver though.
simply beautiful. Oh, those are cool. Those little ratchet.
The gecko gauges.
That's
They
cool.
basically slide up underneath and just third hand basically holding it so you can get it spaced properly.
Nice.
Just some little gadget.
Oh, I love you, Amazon, for...
Exactly.
I'm sorry, I'm interrupting your YouTube.
No, no, not at all. It's all good. All right, we're up here at the top of the window. Catherine just bent some flashing, so it's basically just a couple of bends here, a 90 will go on the top of the window trim here, and that'll just help to kick any of the water. Not that there's going to be any water over here, but just good practice to kick any of the water that would run down the siding. It'll kick it down beyond the window, and again, this will get taped to the sheathing all across here, and then we'll do the siding here. So that's coming up next. With the flashing in taped, Catherine is now passing me the board.
Sure. It's a little wobbly.
Okay, I got this end. You got that end?
Yep.
Okay. There we are. Okay. How's it gap wise?
You can go to me if you have to a bit. There.
That. And so we've left the siding. There's a good 1/4 inch on top of the flashing, just so that there's no standing water there. And yeah, looks good. So now I'll just start at one end and nail it off. So just watch, Kath. I'm coming that way.
Coming this way?
Yep.
Move the ladder then.
Yep. Yep. Just move that out of the way. And okay, there we go. We got one more piece. Now I just got to figure out the offset of what's left so that we can rip this board. Probably have to rip it on the table saw, the easiest way to get a nice straight cut. So Catherine's just pulling out the table saw and we'll get going here. Alright, and there we have it. Last board up. Looking good. The trim looks good with the flashing over it. And just have to touch up a little bit of the nail heads up here and stuff, and caulk the sides. And yeah, it's looking good. Got a little too much of a bend, more than 90 there, those ones. How's this one? Okay, so trim installed. Now I just have to run some zip tape. Ready? Hold your board.
Sure.
Your end over there. Okay. Okay. How much you got?
I got more than the 3/8 of an inch.
Okay. So how about right there?
That looks good.
Okay. Bring your, like, you got to be on the laser level. Right?
There is no laser level here.
Yeah, there is. See? Just bring it
There.
right there.
Okay, go.
Huh?
Okay, go.
Yeah, let me get everything down to that level. Okay. You good? Yes?
Yes.
Got the first one set with the laser. You can turn the laser off. Although it's probably too noisy. That's a bit of more of a gap, huh? I could have went that way a bit. Okay, now that we've set the first one with the laser, now we can use our story stick, which has got our 6-inch reveal. So we put that on top, mark the joints, or mark the lines all the way up, and then as we bring the board to the top of that line, it'll leave that 6-inch reveal. So we just mark it. Okay, I need a ladder.
No.
Where's the yellow one? This is just extra bit of insurance on top of the gecko gauges, just to verify that we are working level, parallel, and continuing to match that 6-inch reveal. So this is just an extra layer of insurance, so to speak. Okay, so the gecko gauges only work once you've got a couple boards up that you can slide them under. So the first 2 rows, we'll have to manually hold them up and install. Okay, how's your reveal there?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Wait, you just pushed it up. Right there.
Your reveal's good?
Yeah, did you want it the same or to the right or the little less?
A little less than
Okay,
the bottom
so
one.
it's less.
Okay.
You're good.
Okay, now we can use the gecko gauge. Although if you're here, you can hold it.
I don't want to hold it.
I was like, oh,
No,
why? What are you doing?
I've got to go get all these boards for you. They're all painted and laid out everywhere.
Okay.
To go retrieve them.
Okay. That looks good. here we are, the last piece for this section. And there we go. Final board for here. Take the gecko gauges down. So then we just come and caulk it. And that's it. Looks great. So again, this gets color matched. The screws will touch that up. Same with the black here. That'll all get touched up. We'll run a bead of caulking down here just to hide any little gap there. And so now we move on to this section. I'll start with the window trim. We'll measure and cut that, put that in place. And then I have to figure out the corner board. We'll put that corner one in, and then we can fill in the field here. So let's get to it. Okay.
Okay. Don't know how I'm gonna get this to you, but this thing's heavy. Okay, so
Okay, that looks good. Good gap. Okay, it's gotta go your way. Right like that.
Okay.
Okay, you good?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, just push up. There you go. All right, I forgot to hit record, but here we are on the step down section. So we've cut all of the aluminum. It's all zip taped back to the zip sheathing to cover the stone transition, and now we've started to put the siding up. We've got like 6 of these little pieces to make the step here, and now we've cut this long one, and we're just about to get this one set in place. So here we go. Okay, quick update here. So we're making progress along this step footing wall. We got a few rows installed here. It's a little tedious and time consuming, but just I gotta find some a better way, because anytime I have to cut, I gotta go down from Larry. So I'm in Larry right now. Gotta go down, walk up there, cut. We've got all the lumber up there, cut station set up, and then I come over here. And so I'm doing like 2 or 3 at a time. So you can see here I did this one and then these other 2 that were off cuts, but now I got to go and measure and ensure that I can get those cut nicely and with the proper gaps, basically 3/16 for the overlap, and then 3/16 at the end. So if you're cutting between two points, then you leave 3/8 you know, total, basically 3/16 on either side, but then you've got these overlaps and things like that. So anyways, making progress. Catherine dealing with the 16-foot boards.
You laugh.
Trying to pass them up to me here.
It's just awkward.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm laughing.
It's a good thing we have touch-up paint. Got it?
Yep.
Oh. I think I got slivers in my shoulder. Do not tell me that.
I gotta go over here and adjust it though. I can't tell how close it is to the... just see the red marks here that I've put up. I could just see it there. So that means we're perfect here in terms of our 6-inch reveals. So it's good. I've got that reference mark at both corners and in the middle, because I find that sometimes the 16-foot boards, especially when you're holding at the two ends, they kind of sag in the middle. But here I can see the line right there, so it's perfect.
So Kev, you want to explain what you're doing now?
Sure. So we need to make, so at the end of each board, they basically have a tongue and groove that one laps over the other with. And so that's how they get a watertight joint. So this is the dado on one side, the dado on the other, it overlaps. And so that creates basically a waterproof joint without flashing or caulking or anything like that. And so what we have to do is, the tongue is on one side there, and so I need to create a tongue here so that the other board can, as I say, overlap. And so what we have to do is set the saw at basically half of the depth, and then I'll do a series of cuts, and then with the chisel we'll flatten it out and we'll create our own groove, basically, or dado. And so I'm just setting the depth of the saw to...
And why are we doing it on this board and not the others?
This one, it's too long to reach the end of where the soffit meets, and so we basically decided to cut the board short, create our own dado, and then fill it in accordingly.
And because we're cutting it short, we don't have that dado.
Exactly.
So we're making our own.
So it's basically half an inch. Okay. It helps when you have boards at the same height so that the saw plate has bearing. Okay, we'll just double check that. Yeah, could go a little deeper.
And the reason we're doing this on this one as well is because on all the others, we've kept the tongue on one, but we've used the flat part against the trim on the end wall. So we haven't had to do it. Should be enough. May need the brush to get this side here. Do you have the brush somewhere?
All right, here's the siding update. So this section is done. This is by the front door. So this is all completed. Wrapped around the side here. Put all the corner boards on the outside, and then put some trim on the inside corners. So this section's done. Trim around the window, and then down this slope here that we've been working on the last couple days here. And so the trim board here, that section's on, and now this is all complete. This whole wall, man, that took a while. That was like 2 solid days basically working on this. I thought we would knock it off in 1 day, but yeah, 2 days. It's just very tedious, time consuming, putting the trim above the stone. And this corner, let's go around Larry here, around this corner here, got this trim board up, so it goes up all the way. And yeah, so just, I don't know, I guess it just takes time in terms of knocking it out. But yeah, it looks great. I love the way it looks. Nice. The LP trim goes on really nice. They're straight and true. So with the gecko gauges, setting that 6-inch reveal, that was pretty easy. And yeah, it just goes together nicely, and it looks great. Like I say, I like how the butt joints, one overlaps the other basically, so there's no exposure. You don't have to put any aluminum flashing in behind it like some of the other products, like I think it's like James Hardy, the cement board, they want you to put aluminum flashing in behind it and caulk it. But you know, the caulking just looks terrible. Like after a few years, when things start moving and stuff, you really notice it, and the caulk joints open up. Whereas hopefully with this stuff, yeah, you can see the joint, but at least no water is going to get in because it's basically overlapping each other. So anyways, there's the update. So we're all done. It's probably too dark to see the exposure there, but anyways, looks really good. So now we're just debating, do we wrap around the lakeside now? Although I have to get the there's a deck going out the front here, so I need to put the rim board up first before, and flash around it before I get the siding going up too high. I want to make sure that I've got the flashing around that rim board, so that's probably the next step. When we get I have to order the pressure treated rim board first, and then we'll put some flashing in behind it, and then bend some aluminum down over it, tape it to the zip sheathing, so any water that does run down the siding will get kicked out from that flashing and won't go in behind the rim board and potentially rot the deck out. So yeah, so that's probably the next thing we have to do on the lakeside here. But yeah, we could start on the shingles, the cedar shingles. Let's go to the front here. That's going on the dormers, so we could do that. But we're kind of in siding mode, like here above that whole dormer. That's going to be all cedar shakes. This peak above the front porch, that's going to be all cedar shakes. So I guess it's, do we move Larry down or do we move Larry up here? So anyways, we'll figure that out and go from there. So I'll check in with you soon.